Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ahora quiero empezar este video a hablar en español y más tarde quiero hablar en inglés también. Ahora estoy listo para cocinar mi cena. Ah, Tengo vegetales aquí porque quiero cocinar una sopa de vegetales y también tengo pan aquí. Eso es muy bueno, porque eso es desde Morrison's. Morrison's es un supermercado aquí en Inglaterra y eso es Tiger Bread. Tiger Bread es un muy rico tipo de pan. Y pienso también que sopa con, ah, am, con Tiger Bread es demasiado rico, muy rico. Y también tengo eso cosa pequeño. Eso es, no sé cómo se dice eso en español. Es sabor, sabor de vegetales. En inglés es stock, vegetable stock. Eso es. Y um, estoy listo para cocinar eso. Es mi cena para esta noche. Y the other thing I wanted to actually talk about, apart from what I'm eating tonight, is actually I wanted to talk about something that I think has helped me to learn a bit more Spanish in the past few days, and I think that's been the fact that I've started reading in Spanish. And it actually started when I was in back in Barcelona, because one of my friends she bought a book for me in Spanish, and I was like, oh, a book in Spanish? Well, why would I want a book in Spanish? I don't want to read. I want to speak with people. Now, when it comes to reading, I like reading, but I prefer to read nonfiction. So if it's books about the kinds of books that I like are books about maybe biographies, books about learning new skills and those kind of things. So I like reading those kind of books. But this was a fiction book, and not just any fiction book, but a fiction book in Spanish as well. So I was like, this is a bit useless. Why would I want this? And but what actually happened was that one day I actually started reading this book. Don't know why I started, but I just started reading this book. And at the start, I didn't really understand anything. But the more I read, the more I turned each page, the more I started to actually understand. And I got to a point where I was like, I'm actually starting to understand what this book is saying, what these words are, and how these sentences are put together. And it was pretty good because by the time I put the book down, I didn't actually read that much. I read about maybe maximum 5 pages, but by the time I got to the fifth page, I felt like I could actually understand much more than I did at the start of that book. And that's actually one of the reasons why I actually bought a newspaper when I was leaving Barcelona. So a newspaper was the last thing that I bought. And yeah, so I think reading has been helpful to me. And it's not something that I would have actually put into my plan before, thinking, oh yeah, I need to get some books, I need to start reading books in Spanish. And but I think it's actually been really helpful. And the other thing is, so today is day 29, and I know that in the last video I said that was day 29, but I got confused for some reason. It felt like day 29 yesterday, but then it's only when I was uploading the video that I thought, oh wait a minute, this was actually day 28. So yesterday, the previous video was day 28, and today is day 29. And I've got kind of mixed feelings because on the one hand, I'm kind of sad that it's coming to an end because I've been having so much fun learning Spanish. But then at the same time, I'm happy that I've got to the end and I've finished it and I've achieved my goal, that I've stuck to it. And but the biggest thing is that right now I actually feel like I'm soaking up so much Spanish right now. It feels like my mind is like a sponge right now, and everything's just coming in right now. So I feel like I'm learning really quickly at the moment, and that's been the case for the past 2 days. So considering today is the penultimate day, and tomorrow is the final day, day number 30. I don't know. So I'm hoping that by the end of day 30, I'll be feeling like I've sort of like hit a plateau, and I'm not really learning that much anymore. But if I do feel like by the end of day 30, I'm still learning at a really quick rate, I might just ride that wave for a couple more days to see what happens, because I feel like there's just so much momentum right now for me to keep learning Spanish. So it'd be a shame to stop it too soon instead of just like riding the momentum for as far as it goes. And the other thing is that after that, I'm going to be looking at I'll be faced with two choices by the end of my 30 days, by the end of my 1 month of Spanish. And those choices are either I continue learning Spanish, puedo continuar a Aprendo Español, o puedo aprendo otras idiomas. And the other languages that I could start learning would be, I've got quite a few on my list right now. So I've got 3 on my list. The first one is Dutch. I want to learn Dutch simply because apparently as an English speaker, Dutch is meant to be the easiest language you can learn. So I want to test this theory out to see if just how much Dutch I can learn in 1 month and what kind of level I can get to in Dutch in just 1 month. And the other thing is, the other language is Esperanto. So Esperanto is a language that was actually designed to be really, really easy, and it was a language that was created a few years ago. I think less than 100 years ago. That's when it was created. And it was created to be like this ultimate language that everyone anywhere can start learning, and it would be the one language that the whole world would be speaking, and the whole world would be united in the one language. And so it's designed to be really easy to learn. It's got grammar from other languages like English, French, Spanish, German. It's got grammar. It's got words from all kinds of languages, and the grammar is really, really simple. So that's Esperanto. And the third language that I want to learn would be an African language. I don't know which one yet. Just any African language really. So it could be anything like it could be Zulu from South Africa. It could be Ndebele from Zimbabwe. It could be Yoruba from Nigeria. It could be Twi from Ghana. It could be anything really. It might even be Swahili. Swahili is actually quite likely, to be honest. So it could be Swahili, which is spoken primarily in East Africa. So I don't know yet which language I'll learn But in terms of likelihood, it's probably going to be Dutch next, and then Esperanto for a month, and then an African language, probably Swahili. So yeah, that's what's going to happen now. And yeah, so thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, gracias, muchas gracias para ver este video. Hasta la próxima video. Bye.